if I can replicate myself some healing devices. Let's go with... Hey, Nays, what's up? Waking up can't be that bad. Also, Twin Bee is here for once. Commander, good timing, my friend. You will need to cross over and learn what you need to do. Only then will you be prepared to stop Molor's return. Meditate at the shrine. Let the visions come to you. And when you stand before the ferryman, you will know you have succeeded. Your valiant crew and I will stand against the Fikari to give you time you need to make your journey. Do not allow anything to distract you from your task. course, we have an unkillable enemy, because that makes sense. And my party can't keep her distracted long enough for me to do what I need to do. Haha! Are you okay? You look different. Yes? Yes? Are you? I managed to have them. Who's a hero? And now I want a hero sandwich, damn it. Are you alright, Captain? Last thing I remember, we were fighting in the shrine with the Fakiri horde, and you were at the shrine of Kalis. And we were here. Ready your weapon, Captain. The ferryman approaches. We must pay the toll in blood. It is not your time. You do not belong here. Who are you? I am Kator, the first Klingon to ever draw breath. In my day, I was more powerful than even the gods, but they grew jealous of my might and scorned me. I could not allow the insult to my honor to pass, so I slew them. In punishment for my sin, I spend eternity here. My task is to take the souls of the condemned to Grethor. All those who die in dishonor come to me. What is this place? You are between worlds. The dead reign here. Fall in this place and you will join us. What must I do? You must defeat 4 specters to prove you are strong enough to defend your world. Face fear, cowardice, dishonor, and treachery. Prove that you are the greatest warrior of your age. Tell the Fakiri more. Fakiri are the soldiers of Molar. In his war against Kalis the Unforgettable, they were men. Every Fakiri who died in that war was reborn in Grethor. They are unnatural things, spat out of the darkest depths. They beat on despair, feast on misery, and they have no honor. The Fakiri do not belong in your world, or mine. I will take you to Grethor, but the barge needs rowers. You must convince the spirits of the damned that you are worthy. Speak to them of honor and duty. Perhaps they will have the courage now that they did not in life. You are not the only passenger I take this night. Heron, the lord of the Fakiri, rides this vessel as well. He will be angered by your presence. You will have to face him before the dawn breaks. Who are you? You're not allowed here. Soon you'll be like us. Why are you here? I'm here because we are here because we died in dishonor. Without any way to reclaim our names, we will burn forever. No one will remember our deeds, good or ill, to be forgotten or damned. Join me and regain a measure of your honor. The dead do not feel fear. Lead us and we will fight at your side. Who are you? Have you come to this wretched place? We did not die in battle. No one does great deeds in our names. We will spend eternity in this place. No one will care. Join me and reclaim your honor. The dead do not fear. We shall fight by your side. Who are you? Why do you come this way? Why are you here? We fought rashly and lost our honor as well as our lives. Kayla said there was no dishonor in winning a battle if you lose an empire. We did not listen to his wisdom. So we sent good warriors to senseless deaths. For that, we will linger here until our honor is restored. Join me and regain a measure of your honor. Yes? What are you doing here? I would ask you the same, Doron, but I assumed you being killed attempting to remove Captain Jorlak would have landed you in Stovokor. I never got a chance. Jorlak knew I figured out what he was and he stabbed me in the back moments before I finished talking to you. Moments after I finished talking to you. So Shigen was correct. He now fights alongside me in your name. Join me now, and those two actions should be enough to guarantee your entry into Stovokor. I will take up arms and fight alongside you. Tell Shigen his efforts are not wasted. Lead on, Commander Yetz. Who are you? You're not allowed here. Tell me why you have disturbed our solitude. Why are you here? We were cowards. We ran from battle and left our companions to die. We hid our faces when we saw injustice and dishonor. Without a way to redeem ourselves, we will burn for eternity. Join me, and you'll have a chance to fight for your soul. Captain Jorlak. You, the traitorous tar who defied his captain and stole my ship. It warms me to know your honorless life has landed you, Graythor. Captain Jorlak, I should have expected you here. Yes, here I sit, but my fate was decided when I gave up to the Federation spy to save my own ship. Should you have not killed me, I would have had an opportunity to redeem myself in future battles and enter Stovokor. Because of you, I am damned to Graythor and the rest of these unworthy souls. I think you were fooling yourself. Thought you would ever be able to redeem your actions that day. You might be right. But by your Datach, I was never able to even try. Tell me, what can a condemned soul do for me? Join me. I have a chance at glorious battle. I cannot promise it will be enough to save your soul, though. Your words. I see that you've truly risen to your new rank. If there is even a chance of redeeming myself, I will take it. Chag hu me qua javum. You dare face me? I am a god in this place. You will suffer for your insolence. So yeah, basically I'm heading to Klingon hell. The Klingon Empire is built on the ashes of our enemies. We will not let the last time that an enemy we have crushed under our boots rise up and strike us again. Cannon weapon.
Serve the Empire well.
Congratulations.
Kapla!
Gates of Graythor. Grithor itself is yours to conquer. Face the specters of cowardice, treachery, and dishonor and death. Stop Moloch from returning to the land of the living.
Serve the Empire well.
Enter the gates of Grithor. So yeah, how often can you say you fought in Klingon hell in a video game? The Fikiri will not let us enter without a fight. I, for one, welcome it. Come, let us join the spirits of the barge in glorious battle. This fight is their only chance to redeem their souls. Year of Hell lockbox. Now we wait for Duran to finish doing what she's doing. I am the shadow of fear, the dark hand that clutches your heart and closes your throat before battle. I am doubt that forces you to flee. I am the anguish of the damned who die in their beds. I am cowardice. Look upon me and tremble. Think you have enough steel in your soul to survive? Summon me and face your destiny. Summon cowardice. I am failure, and I am regret. I am the challenge not given. The falsehoods that drip from your tongue like poison honey. I am the insult accepted without response. The warrior who died in captivity. I am dishonor. Know me and surrender your spirit to despair. Face me like a true warrior, or experience the village. Oh shit, gotta get out of the flames.
Making damage detected. Enemy command
I'm the blade in the back. I am the whispered rumor that destroys honor. I am the alliance to an enemy. I am victory without honor. I am the plot that harms a fellow warrior, and have the soul sold for Latin. I am treachery. I live in the darkest part of your heart. Summon me, you sniveling patach, and face your destruction. So guys, what do you think of Klingon Hell? Is everything coming through picture-wise on you guys' end? Commander Getz, I'm detecting someone in the chamber ahead. We have to be cautious here. Who knows what else we will face here. Warriors of the Empire, come to challenge me. Bah! I have seen the hand of Kalos in this. No matter, you cannot defeat me. Even now, my Fakiri spread chaos and death throughout the stars. Soon there will be an ocean of blood, and there will be nothing to stop me from returning to the land of the living. If that feckless clone can walk the sacred ground of Kronos again, so too shall Molar. Soon it will be Kalis who will have to spend eternity burning in Greythor. May he suffer every indignity I have suffered and more. You will die. I will have my revenge, and this is a glorious day. It's sad that Molar is easier to fight than the guys you have to fight to get to him. No! It cannot be! Defeated by a mortal? I will have revenge! You have one final challenge ahead of you. Whether this abomination was spat out of the pits of Greythor or created by an unholy use of science is no matter. It must die. When you are ready, we will proceed, and our blades will create a song of death and glory which the likes of which have not been heard in 1,000 years. We're back on Bareth. Are we still in Greythor? Doesn't look like the way to the shrine. It's getting hotter. If we're back on Bareth, I think we're moving closer to the heart of the volcano. Is that Kalos up ahead? That bodes well for being back on Bareth. Maybe he knows what's going on here. Kapla! I see the change in your heart, Commander. You have faced cowardice, dishonor, and treachery and lived to tell the tale. You look death in the eye and have not been cowed. I'm honored to fight at your side. You are truly one of the greatest warriors of your age. Fakir himself has been made flesh. He is in the room ahead. Whether this abomination was sped out of the fiery pits of Greythor created by unholy use of science matters not. Join me, and our blades will create a song of death and glory, the likes of which has not been heard in 1,000 years. Fakir, I will savor your blood like the finest wine. I am chaos, I am death, I am Fakir.
Enemy target on sensor.
Truly, that was a glorious battle. I salute you, Commander. You are a hero of the Empire and a true friend. I am honored to be in your presence. Now you know the truth. The Sword of Chaos is just a sword. Its legend is its power, and that power can sway the Klingon heart, even the Empire itself. I must ask that you leave the sword in the shrine to be guarded by the clerics of Bereth. Although I know you would use it well, I do not believe anyone should carry such a terrible blade. The power of the sword, the power that the sword represents, is too much of a temptation for even the most honorable of men. But do not be disheartened. I've created a new blade for you, forged in the fires of Krishtach, the volcano, and cooled in the lakes of Lusar, like the original. It will show those that you truly are deserving of honor and glory. Be well, my friend, and know that my fondest wish is to someday fight by your side. I did a scan of the Fakiri's remains. I found something. There's an unusual resonance signature. It's only been recorded in archaeological sites where Herc technology have been found. But the Herc have been extinct for a thousand years. This is something I would like to look into further, Captain, but it could be a long time before we have a definitive answer. Captain, can you hear me? You're fading away. Where are you going? Talk to Kalis. You awake. You have the heart of a warrior, Commander. I commend you. There are few who could have faced what you did and lived to tell the tale. Jimpok waits for your word of victory. Perhaps you should return to the High Council and report what happened here. Beam up to the ship. Battled Fakir himself? I once thought him the stuff of children's tales. Now someone is using technology to bring those legends to life. This will not be the end of the tale, Commander, but this chapter has come to a close. Now we must learn who is using our own mythology against us and I will contact you if I learn more. I congratulate you as a hero of the Empire, Kapla.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Who doesn't want to use a legendary super batleth? I mean, honestly. Seems like a no-brainer. And get rid of this tribble before it spawns more. House Pursuit. Commander Geket's just the person I wanted to see. The Council is concerned the rogue elements operating within the Sovereign system. Reports of Orions continue from our intelligence front. Every time we send KDF ships to investigate, they never return. This wouldn't be the first time the Orions have acted without consulting me. Some defiance is to be expected when they target our warships, though, they have gone too far. You don't need me to tell you this, but be prepared to encounter hostile Orions when you arrive. They are acting against the interests of the Empire. They will not be friendly to outsiders.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
See, I need 3,700 more. No, 3,800 more experience, and then I'll be able to level. right back. Okay, I'm back. Because sector space, that's when you take bathroom breaks. Captain, Command is getting word that Orion ships without KDF transponders have been operating the system. The High Council doesn't completely trust Melanie Dion and are worried that the Syndicate will cause trouble for the Empire. Our orders are to investigate why they are here and what they are doing. The Orion Syndicate are allies of the Empire, but this wouldn't be the first time they've betrayed our goodwill. Since no other ships has returned from this system, I suggest we shoot first and ask questions later. We will have to treat these Orions as hostile until we learn otherwise.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I take so much damage as I go down.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
So there's a large radiation source located in the center of these asteroids. It seems to be what the scavenger drones were dealing with. My suggestion would be to investigate it.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Radiation is coming from the abandoned Borg sphere. I suggest we gather data from the Orion facilities in the system to determine exactly what they were doing here. mining drone really shouldn't have tried to take on a ship like mine. He's just gonna get wrecked. If it isn't our Jag, Commander gets. Today will be a glorious day for me and my crew. You call me enemy? You were instrumental in causing the expulsion of my house, the House of Tor. I bet you think you stopped our little operation here, but you're too late. I will recover the last of the Borg weapons and be on my way. You and your pitiful ship cannot stop me. Battle stations, prepare for combat.
Ship is under attack.
Be rid of them by now. I will begin determining data mining information we got out of the Orion facilities until we find out more about what they were doing. Looks like they were shipping weapons to a vessel in the Vela system, and they had a buyer named Hassan. I wonder who he might be, whose side he might be. We should report our findings to Chancellor Jimpok. Ah, the House of Torg, reduced to simple piracy through your actions of those of the House of Martok. How pathetic. They have been scavenging a Borg sphere for weapons, and we will need to recover them before their Romulan allies put them to use. Go with this.
Sir, congratulations, Captain.
Jim Pock is hailing us.
Heed the call of the warrior. Claim the honor due your family.
House on fire. The once mighty House of Torg reduced to scavenging and piracy. Uncovering the fact that they were selling Borg weaponry puts you in a position to stop them. The logs you downloaded from their system show they were headed toward the Vela system. There are several Orion Syndicate facilities there. It's likely that they will be storing the weapons in one of them until a buyer can come take the delivery. The weapons should be simple to scan for, but local Orions might not think too kindly of having their warehouses scrutinized.
Serve the Empire.
Congratulations, Getz. You've proven yourself a strong warrior and invaluable to the Klingon Empire. Return to Kronos. Chancellor Jim Pock would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Empire.
Serve the Empire well.
Okay, before we go down there, skills. You got the skills to make them have their thrills and the chills and the wills. Let's see. Gonna find out what sort of ship I get because of this level. It's gonna be cool, I imagine. Running. Captain Gigetz, you have fought for the Klingon Empire with bravery and honor. Your successes on the field of battle show you have the heart of a warrior. We need more commanders like you to crush our enemies and bring glory to the Empire. It is my decree that you be given the command of a new vessel. You have done much for your Empire. I want my best commanders on the bridges of the Empire's best ships. You are permitted to take bridge officers of choice with you. They have served you well and they will continue to do so. Fight well, Captain Kapla.
Serve the Empire well.
But that also means I can do this. Promote. Promotion. 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 Okay, everybody's fully promoted. Time to go get our ship. Promotion. 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 Go to shipyard. Ship and shuttle requisitions. Time to see about a new command. Let's go. Others, small craft, raptors, raiders. Ooh. Can I get a Vorcha? Oh yeah. Do I want that or that? That or that? What's the biggest difference? 3. This one has an extra science console. Other than that, it's basically the same. And more weapons. Does it have more hull, base hull? So we're gonna go with the Vorcha because it's the better ship of the two. Oh. Okay, that would have cost gold anyway, so I wouldn't have bought it then anyway. I hate it when I misread things. Select your ship. Let's see, what do we want to save off this? Alright. Rumble. Okay, here we are. Mines. No, that's all. Okay. Ah, that's why. My bag is too full. Alright, let's get everybody to the highest gear level I can get them. See if I can customize this ship at all. Whoa. Neat. But I have to pay extra for that one. That one's kind of crazy looking. Purple and dark red. We'll do Aries. No. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Nacelles, Forcha, Mission Pod, Forcha, Saucer, Forcha, That's what we'll do. Go down, down, down to the first city to sell the excess crap. Well, first I gotta take some of those consoles off, that's right. My brain's all flabbergasted right now. Wasting away in Margaritaville. Bound to carry. sell those. Retrieve. Recycle. And we can sell that. Okay. Let's see. We can put that there. Not the one I have better. This better impulse. Yeah. This is technically better in everything but straight speed. Let's see. Okay, I need to go to the exchange and buy some weapons. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the default Vorcha look for my ship. I don't like the body of the other version. Now we'll beam down to First City and grab a couple of turrets. Or at least one good turret. Maybe two. Guess I could put two in the back. And then what happened to the old transporter officer? Executed for incompetence. Yeah, I think I'll grab one turret and then leave the two disruptor beam arrays. Turret. Ship equipment. Weapons. I'm not high enough rank for that one. Let's see. 16,000. Do 5,000. Do 10,000 for that. The Klingon is female. The Orion is male. How many female engineers do I have? 2? Okay, so I could use a male or a female, so I can use both of those. Alright. Flesh tone Orions always weird me out, man. Go to stations. destination, and then I probably will call it a day because it'll be 6 o'clock by then. Whoa, 9.5. Just in case I need Saurian brandies. As you are aware, this system is the hotbed of Orion activity. The Syndicate doesn't want any problems with the Empire, but any that are dealing with illegal goods or worse, allied with the House of Torg, are sure to be hostile to our presence. We'll scan the facility and determine if the location has she didn't know what she was asking for by resisting my helpful inspection. Memories of Rigel. Scan facility. Scan without being asked first. Cargo, will you? I think you're overstepping your authority. Got it. Weapons were stored here. Scans indicate large amount of residual radiation in this facility. The weapons must have been here. I can't pinpoint the location though. They threw up some sort of localized dampering field, so we'll have to take a look around the source. We'll need to beam down and disable the field before we can get the transporter locked on the crates. There should be a console nearby and a dampening field, sir. Dampening field down, sir. We'll still having difficulty with transporter lock. The weapons must be in the area near the partial censoring shield. I suggest you locate and mark each weapon crate for transport. Detecting several beings behind this door. We'll follow you into the battle, sir. Great aboard the Bamov, sir. I recommend that the away team get back to the long-range ship without picking up a battleship on a high alert. I understand that you have weapons I purchased from the House of Torg. Give them to me now, I won't ask again. Romulans. So that's who the House of Torg was selling to. There's one more loss we've dealt the House of Torg. Someday they want revenge, and the crew of the Bamav will be ready. We are clear to leave the system on your command. Well done. I will send transports to get the weapons from the ship. I do not condone the use of Borg weapons. There's no honor in it. If we did so, we might have some victories, but the repercussions of that act will be a pall on the Empire for generations to come.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla! Captain.
Captain, a bird of prey is on a very important mission and has gone missing in Romulan space. We received a brief burst of the emergency transponder. Then it went silent. We don't know what happened, but it is vital that we recover that ship's data recorder and all of its sensor data. I want you to report to the Orith system. It is the last known location of the ship. Find the vessel. If there are survivors, you are authorized to assist them. However, recovery of the data is your primary concern.
Serve the Empire.
Because there's one nearly complete, so they let you get one set up. See if it works out better with this setup. I haven't been finding the mines all that useful, so... Yeah, because none of my bridge officers have the ability to use mines effectively. There. Right, when we have a good coverage of fire. Take off. That. And equip that. Upgrade item. Can we? Yeah, we don't have points to upgrade right now. Okay. I'll fly us to the next mission location, then I'll call it quits for this particular Sunday. Because it's starting to get a lot after 6 than I like. So do you think the Gorn ever hunt Tellarites to make bacon out of them? Sector space is kind of meh. But then again, not much happens with ships between warp flights anyway. It's what happens after the warp flights that's the big